Hey everyone, Tyson the Subaru specialist from Subaru Prince George here. This is our 2021 Subaru Ascent Limited 7-seater. So this is in the new bronze metallic, brilliant bronze metallic actually. So rather different color. I quite like it, stays really clean looking, looks refined. So at the back here, in the rear bumper, there's those little black circles. Those are your backup sensors. They actually apply the brakes if you think you're gonna hit something from in reverse. Power tailgate from the key fob, the driver's seat, or the door itself. Now, in the back here, even with the third row up, decent amount of space. We have some usable storage underneath here. That's where the privacy cover tucks as well when you don't have a use for it. That plugs into the two square holes right there and there. Now to fold the seats down, it is really easy. Lift up, push down. Even with one side down, it increases your storage space substantially. Now, we do have power. We can actually lock everything from here as well. So you don't have to fish your keys out and lock it or walk up to the front and lock the door if you're walking away after closing this. You can even do it manually. You won't wreck anything. It just power assists after a certain point. Now, this is a 7-seater, so that's 2 captain's chairs in the second row. Now, this brilliant bronze metallic one has the ivory interior. So it's a nice color combination. I quite like it. You still end up with dark inside as well. It's not all light. It's a nice contrast. The roof is light, kind of matches the seats, creates bigger interior, doesn't seem quite as socked in as if it were dark. You've got vents out of the ceiling in the second and third row for all your climate controls. The second row does have their own climate controls. It also does the third row. The outer 2 seats here are heated, high and low settings, and there's 2 USB ports there, keep everyone connected. Sunshades. Awesome if someone's trying to take a nap, watch something on a tablet. Nothing ruins that more than glare from the sun. Up front, power windows, locks, mirrors, as you would expect. The Limited comes with 2-position memory seating, so that will remember your mirror and seat position. Now, it doesn't remember the thigh extender because that's a manual adjustment, and it doesn't remember the lumbar support level because that can be changed as you go, and your needs could change as you're driving. But I mean, it is a really nice interior, especially with that exterior color. I think it's super cool looking. Harman Kardon audio system, so an upgraded audio system. It is phenomenal. Push button start. Those little orange lights in the sides of the mirrors, that's your blind spot detection. Lets you know if someone's in your blind spot on the corresponding side. Very handy. Doesn't get rid of shoulder checking, but it sure does help. The left-hand side of the steering wheel has our Bluetooth and audio controls. You can make and take calls, control the volume of the calls and the music. Right-hand side has our adaptive cruise and our lane centering. So when you turn on the cruise, it gives you an image of the Ascent. 4 bars ahead of it, all the way down to 1. That is the follow distance behind the vehicle ahead of you that you'll follow at if you catch up while using cruise. Just turned on the lane centering, so they updated it for this year. It's not lane keep, it's lane centering. So if the eyesight cameras here and here can see the road lines, so not on a day like today where you can't, it'll actually give you gentle steering input to keep you between the lines. Awesome for highway driving, long distance trips. You're way less fatigued at the end of the day. I'm a huge fan. I didn't think I would be. All important heated steering wheel. Little information screen up here shows you what technology is on. So our auto high beams are not on because the headlights aren't on. We're not driving right now. Rear assist braking's not on because we're not in reverse. So kind of makes sense. You can change the screen with the buttons here, the arrows here. The enter button there was to select for settings. Cycle through a bunch of stuff. Navigation, weather, what you're listening to, fuel economy, date and time. This is where you go into the settings, and that's just press and hold the enter screen. And it gives you a whole bunch of options. You set your maintenance reminders, whatever you need to. Nice 8-inch display with our navigation. Brings that up, really easy to use. No monthly subscription for it. It's yours forever. Touchscreen, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, grayed out. New for 2021, the My Subaru app. So you get a 3-year trial to the Subaru connected services. So remote start from your phone, vehicle location, lock and unlock your doors, all from a device with Wi-Fi or data. Very, very handy. 3-year trial for that. Still have a CD player, which a lot of places don't, or vehicles don't, I should say. Physical buttons in addition to the touchscreen. So you get the best of both worlds. This is also our backup camera. Second you put it in reverse, backup camera pops up. Rear assist braking's on, parking sensors on, shows you the top of the bumper so you have something to relate to. And if you turn the wheel, it shows you where you're gonna end up if you keep your wheel turned that way. Really, really nice. Now, 3 zones of climate control. As you can see, they're all on high right now. So driver, passenger controlled just from the driver right now. Passenger wants a separate one, just do that. Don't worry, it's not this glary. It's got the plastic on it. Our detailers leave it on. You can peel it off yourself. Just keeps it cleaner in the long run. Really easy to sync those back. You just hit sync. Now if I want to change the back, press that, and then I can adjust it down. Can adjust the fan strength. And then if I want to lock someone out because they're monkeying around with it, press and hold, little lock icon. No one in the second row can do that. And there we go, back to that. Now there's 3 stages of heated seats for the driver and the passenger. High, medium, low, off. 4 if you want to include off. Down here, 2 USB ports, an auxiliary for music listening, auto vehicle hold, which is a brake holder for drive-throughs, construction traffic, that sort of thing. X mode is like 4x4 low in a pickup. Press it, that screen comes up, X mode comes on. Only works under 40 kilometers an hour, and you have to be either stopped or going under 5 kilometers an hour to make it work. Automatic transmission, electronic park brake. My favorite feature ever in any vehicle, doesn't matter what make, model, brand it is, auto dimming mirror. There's no switch to flick, automatically dims if someone's got their high beams on. Your side mirrors are also auto dimming, and this one has the Homelink system, so you can hook up to 3 separate garage doors to it. You don't have to carry a bulky opener with you. Nice thing that they've done, they've built sunglass storage in with a spy mirror for the back, so you don't need to turn around to keep an eye on the kids. The red and blue, that's part of your connected services, so roadside, emergency, that kind of stuff. And up here we have our sunroof controls, which I didn't show you in the second row, but it's the panoramic sunroof moonroof combination. So it is quite large. Only the front panel opens, but people in the second row can appreciate the extra light. So that's a brief overview of the 2021 Subaru Ascent Limited 7-seater. I'm Tyson, the Subaru specialist. Talk to you guys soon.